Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Jordan here. Today we're going to be working on the Lego City. So recently we were working on creating the cliff edge and the tunnel for the train and stuff like that. Those projects take a long time. And building those things are very part intensive and we need to order parts to continue this project. And Jose and I were down here, we were looking around in the Lego City. It's like, what's going on with the residential here? Why are the roads, all shambly and stuff like that? Like, what's going on here? Why does it look like that? Why is there a curb there, whatever? There's a sidewalk there where there shouldn't be, It's like, okay, well, we need to fix that. So we need to, concentrate our efforts on making this place look, decent. What's going on with all these trees? What in the world is happening there? Let's get that mess fixed up. And then we're, why are we concentrating on building rocks and stuff like that when the city doesn't really look good, And look at the amusement park too. What's up with all this exposed white table here? Why does it look like that? There's a simple way that we could fix that, and it's just by laying out some base plates and stuff like that. So today in this Lego City vlog style update, we're going to be making this place look a little more complete, making it look a little more neat and tidy, and that will allow us to better visualize what it's actually going to look like. So I'm really excited about tackling a bunch of these projects that actually won't take very long to really improve the overall standard and look of the Lego City. For example, what's going on with these boat docks? Look at this here. What in the heck is that? Why does it look like that? So we're going to be working on tidying up this place here today in this Lego City vlog. So our first project today is going to be tidying up the amusement park. Should be fairly easy to do because we have a whole bunch of these gray base plates right here, which are 15 by 15 inches. This table is 40 inches, so two of those gray base plates beside each other is 30 inches, plus there's 5 inches of base plate on either side for the train track. So we're going to be able to tidy this place up pretty quickly. Just got to remove all these rides and attractions and lay down some gray base plates. Just like this here. So you can see we've actually completely covered the table now with base plates. We just need to get some half base plates. We're right over here. But we don't have any. So we have to decide what to do for the corners there. The next thing that we have to address is our Disney Castle platform. Now we all know that eventually all of the amusement park and the whole city will be converted to mills. So essentially everything has to be rebuilt, including this Disney Castle platform. So we're about to essentially rip this apart right here so that we can fit our 1.5 base plates across there just to make it look, fresh, I guess. Right, Mickey and Minnie? Night and day, I tell ya, night and day. It looks so much better like this, doesn't it? Just the gray base plates really elevate it a lot. Well, not elevate it, but just make it look better, that's for sure. So yeah, we've placed everything back in a basic layout here. So we've got the coaster, the haunted house, we've got platform 9 3/4, the carousel, the Disney train station right there. Our Disney Castle platform's probably going to have to change. Well, no, not probably. It is going to change. Not sure we're going to do the second tunnel entrance because there's only one train loop right now. So not sure what we're going to do with that. And all of our additional train parking will be underneath the platform. So we don't really need train parking underneath the Disney Castle. Maybe it'll be like a secret tunnel for guests that they can use to go from that side of the park to this side of the park. Something else that has to change is our mixer platform, so we're going to be changing that up. Used to accommodate the go-kart track, but we'll probably make, once again, a minifig tunnel or something like that coming through to this section of the to the park. Now, this also hosted a lot of our games and also our washroom as well, so we're going to have to figure out what the new and improved mixer platform is going to look like. Then we've got our Ferris wheel there, Hot Shots, and just beside that, we have the Haunted Manor. We've got some shops right when you come in the entrance here. We transferred the entrance onto a Mills plate, and we'll probably make a little food area right here. Maybe fence this off. Got to fix up our road here, probably make that a turn. Maybe some sort of little parking or something, not sure. And then you can see I've also tidied this up here with a bunch of green plate, and we worked in our train track a little bit there. So we've got to come up with some changes for our platforms, both for the mixer and also for the Disney Castle. And then we need to figure out how we're going to cover up this here. And then we need to Mills plate the entire park. So it definitely looks a lot better, but there's still a lot of work to do. Obviously, it's not open and operational yet. There's no minifigures. There's no, activity happening in this place right now. But I think it looks better than what it did look like before. And it's nice to just temporarily clean that place up. So now that we're done that, we turn our eyes to the residential area over here. So for this area over here, our primary focus is going to be, fixing up the roads, getting those all done correctly, and probably lining them up correctly with the houses. We might even move some houses around in different positions. We need to mills plate all of these houses soon. Not going to be able to get that done today, but we're also going to have to make some changes to our train track. Thinking about this right now, actually, we need an overpass right here. And I accidentally put the curve right there the other day, not realizing that these two curves can actually move over this way. Actually, when I was working on the city the other day, I realized that I made this problem when I was editing the video. I used to have like the corner garage there, but there used to be a spot for another modular building right there. And I accidentally brought these two curves over that way, when really they should be over this way, and that straight should be over there. And then we should actually wipe out this corner here, so this curve sits right here, and the train track goes like on the edge of the road. These curves are actually a pain to make, and I need a curve for over there, like we just were discussing, so I may as well use this curve over there. There we go. Locked in place, looking good. There you go. Now you can see I actually used some of the new road plates. I just have to complete this section of sidewalk over here, and then decide what we're going to do right here. Probably fence that off, I guess. Not sure. But yeah, that looks a little bit better, and it opens up that base plate right there for another modular building. So I started cleaning up the residential area and also the boat docks, and we've decided that we're going to make a significant change. We're actually going to be swapping up the position of the boat docks, and we're going to be bringing it over here where the ocean is. Sorry, where the beach is. So we're going to be putting the beach over here and the boat docks over here. And just like that, the changes have been made. Now it's time to make it look good. This is what my desk looks like after a long day of Lego building. Oh, I swear, I spend my life cleaning up Lego and then making a mess and then cleaning it up. But hey, look at that. We cleaned up the amusement park. It looks pretty good. Sort of ready for mills plates. The pop culture street table is essentially ready for detail. We've got to start working on our zoo. I cleaned up all those trees over there that fell down. And then we started working on the residential tables here. With the movement of the beach, really happy about that. Think it's going to look awesome. What we're going to do is we're going to start the water over there where you see the flamingo. And we're going to bring the water probably to where this little beach house is right here. So that's all the water that we're going to get. And the beach or sand itself is going to curve around here and go around this pillar here. And we're probably going to put the Ferris wheel there. Actually, no. That might change. The Ferris wheel might go over here. And then the old fishing store might go where the Ferris wheel is. And then we'll have this pier down here that's like a rock pier, along with the lighthouse pop out right here on this little edge of the table that's up against the pillar. So we might have it just pop out there. I don't really know what the exact plan is, but that sounds pretty cool to me. And I think this is a really good spot for the beach. It sort of makes more sense because having like boat yards by the residential didn't really make sense, but this really does just, you know, improve the look of this area. And once again, just makes more sense. I guess we'll have this little boardwalk with all these little mini modular buildings going along here. You can see we got some open green space right here. And I took the time to tidy up all of the roads essentially. So you can see there is a 2-stud sidewalk going around all the roads here. There are a few things that we need to do. We need to round our corners, and then we need to mills plate all of our buildings so that they have sidewalks like this here. So in the end, it's a 6-stud sidewalk. You can see it here at the apple tree house, and you can also see it over here with the school. So eventually, all of these buildings, like the graveyard, the 8 studs, the McAllister's is going to have like a driveway and stuff because we've got 2 base plates here, so we can pull that back and you have a cool driveway. Same with the Simpsons house, same with, well, whatever, we're not going to have a driveway for the borough, but we'll do something cool there, give it a bigger yard. Then we have like those 4 base plates there. So there's going to be some pretty cool stuff that we can do here once we start mills plating all of these buildings in the residential area. And I also fixed up the train here so you can actually see there's a way for the vehicles to drive on the one-way streets here. So they are going to be one-way. We're going to have signage. Vehicles will be able to go around this way, and it's a one-way loop leading out. And you can see that I've, blent that in there pretty nicely, hey? That looks pretty good. Still got to figure out what we're going to do here. I think if I just make this a regular curve, I just finished making some curves the other day. I do not feel like doing that right now. It's late at night. I do not feel like making another curve right now. Or a curve. It's just sort of annoying. And it's not the funnest road to make, especially when you made as many of them as I have and rendered as many roads as I have. It's not as easy as just slapping down a base plate, slapping down a few, a few bricks. There's a lot of bricks under here that make this happen. So I've got to make another one there. Really happy that we opened up this base plate, though, for another modular building. Pretty soon we're going to start working on Ninjago and all of this stuff over here. And then our new boatyard. So this is going to be really cool. Boatyard over here just sort of makes more sense. There's the campground, there's Ninjago, and then off on its own is sort of the industrial area, right? Got to create our boat ramp. Obviously, make it not as tall because this is going to be at Mills height here. Maybe a little bit taller, and then water is going to be at this height here. I also have a whole bunch of trans blue tiles, so we've got to detail all the water. But yeah, it was really good today to just get this whole place clean and tidy and actually looking, half decent, not a big mess, although it is still a pretty big mess. But that's another full day at it, pretty much working on the Lego City, besides, of course, making that AT-AT over there. So I did that today too. But yeah, lots of stuff cleaned up and looking pretty fresh. And that's really about it for today. I mean, I really feel like I accomplished a lot. It might not look like it, but this stuff takes a long time. Like rendering all the roads and tiling all the sidewalks and changing, this stuff over, moving this stuff over here and putting the base plates under there, and specifically changing the roads and the train crosses and stuff like that. They took a long time to build, like a lot of parts. You're running back and forth a million times and bringing it over there, and it just takes a long time to render these roads to make them fit the way you want them to fit. But yeah, I think we accomplished a lot today. Now we have a better plan, a better understanding, and a better vision of what's going to happen as we move forward. And there we go. That wraps up today's vlog. Remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Thanks for popping on by, and farewell.